2 seasons.
Yeah, it doesn't. A lot of that ends.
Maybe 3 seasons. But it's like the last season, there was nothing.
You're lucky if you get a tit.
I think you only see 2 boobs in the entire 7
Sunday.
boobs?
I did.
It was Sunday, wasn't it?
Huh?
He's
Sunday.
like, tit count.
It was yeah, it was her and the other guy.
The guy with no dick. Yeah, the guy with no dick, Dan.
It was Joe.
Especially if you like history.
Dickless,
Yeah.
Dickless Dan.
Dickless Dan.
What I did
No
was, I
smegma
got
there.
the, shut it.
Ah! Everybody stream, donate $1.
No, you donate $1.
Shh, no. It's trying to get streamed.
Just go to AssassinsForHire. No. Yeah, AssassinsForHire.com or AFHGaming.com and click on the little donate button.
Yep.
And you'll see.
You'll see.
You'll see.
$1 for the word of the day.
Word of the day.
Website. Word of the day. Smeagol.
But the other spelling of it.
Yeah. Smeagol.
No, what I do is I get stars, or what I did last time was I got stars for a week, the free trial, and I binge watched the whole season, the most recent season, and then I canceled my trial.
Before you get charged.
And before you get charged. And then the next year, when that season comes out again, what you do is you just get the free trial again, and then binge watch that season.
What you do is you get a hold of your mom's information, and we just cancel our cable, and then we can get all the premium channels.
For cheap, because we don't have to buy cable.
Yeah.
We just get the apps.
Save some money.
Yeah, next time I
My
go
dad
over
asked me that. He goes,
Somebody's playing Zelda.
yeah, we tried to log on, whatever, today, and I'm like, yeah, we had to change our stuff, told him about everything that happened. He's like, yeah, I just heard something on Clark Howard. People were getting emails, and they were like, oh, your thing's been hacked, you've been logged in from another location, so they just click on the link and enter it. It looks like a legit thing.
But I didn't click on any of my Netflix emails.
And
you saw them, they were all in my whatever folder.
And I said, yeah, I had got one of those for my Hulu account, so I actually just Googled Hulu and went to the actual Hulu website and did all that there.
Yeah, somebody from, what was it, Ireland or
Ireland for my Hulu.
Dublin, Ireland for Netflix.
And then some Pika-Chang from China. It's like Pu-Chang or Pu-Fong, or it's some weird city.
Ping Pong. Isn't that Baby Shark?
What? But anyway, so yeah, they stole our Netflix account.
What? Yeah, they took it over and they changed the email address on it. And so we had to call Netflix and cancel it and start a new one.
And they had to refund us a month because we got hacked.
Yep.
How?
I don't know how it happened, but that's what happened.
How did you find out who it was?
Well, we called them because we couldn't log on.
Yeah.
With our username.
She had
Our
an
username
email
was
that
my
said
email.
you were logged in and your email was changed, and it was from this IP address from this city and whatever.
Dublin, Ireland.
That was the Hulu. Yours
No.
was Pu-Chang.
No, I'm pretty sure mine was Ireland.
Well, Pu-Chang.
No, was it? There was no poo.
There was poo everywhere.
We're not eating that cat poo.
There was poop everywhere.
Caca. Poo-poo. Poo-poo caca.
It defines who I am. Shinies.
Dear bread.
I'm super excited.
Oh
I haven't even
my God.
tasted it yet.
You had it?
Your
No,
toes
I
are gonna
haven't.
curl when you eat it.
I know, but I put the
Yeah.
butter on this one.
Mine
I put
have-
the butter
mine
on
are
this one
still-
late, so it might taste different.
What?
I said I put the butter on this one late, so it might taste different.
It's gonna taste more buttery because it's real. It's
But I am
good.
gonna make another loaf the right way.
Are you did you do the dill dip too or no?
I haven't made the dill dip yet, no.
Yeah, just don't make as much dill dip as you did last
I
time.
know.
She made like
Here's
15
the thing
pounds
about
of
this,
it
Dill dip
about
for
that bread
days.
though. It's good just by itself.
It's like because she makes it with burr, so you have that weird yeasty taste, but then you get that sweetness.
Yeah, the
And
bread
then it's
is
warm, and you're like,
warm.
you put it in your mouth, and you're like,
apple pie.
I love this stuff in my mouth. It's so good.
Once it touches your lips, it tastes so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once
Yeah,
it hits your lips.
just like
What?
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn touches your lips?
Isn't he the one that says that?
Nope.
Who says that?
Will Ferrell.
Oh, yeah.
Make the tank.
When he's like, we're gonna do one more.
Once it hits your lips.
This just tastes so good. Sorry, I bumped.
Making bear bread.
Starving.
Yeah, Cole got a Zelda game with his allowance. And then Seth unlocked
Oh, really?
the last 2
That's what
ranks
it
of Fortnite.
The last 2 what?
Ranks.
So he's 100?
He made it to 98 all by himself. And he used his last $10 to buy V-Bucks to level up.
Are you kidding me?
He's like, all I did was the challenges. He's got all the challenges completed.
That's all. That's the way to do it. Yeah. Just playing matches and getting kills doesn't do anything. You have to do
the cha-cha.
Do the cha-cha.
So I tried to play with Adelaide the other night.
Yeah,
And
so
my controller stopped working, so I had to use the freaking mouse and keyboard. I'm like, I feel retarded. I'm like trying to, because it's like trying to remember the keys and stuff, the things that moved and did what I needed to do.
See how like hers has the highlighter on them?
Yeah, that helps.
My keyboard's got that. Those keys are great.
So, but she wanted to stream, so I was streaming while we played. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I need my controller, and that's before I figured out I could just plug my Xbox controller straight to my computer.
Yeah, that's what I do with my.
And then if I want to use for my computer, I just unplug it and use it. So I told the girls though, because they messed up with both my controllers.
Oh yeah.
So I took one from downstairs. I said, "This one still work?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I plugged it in, and my other 2 controllers that I have, the left joystick will just, it has like some drift in it, so it'll automatically, my character will just move forward on its own.
Yeah.
That pissed me off because if we're playing 11 and I AFK somewhere,
I had to switch because one of my logic.
Yeah.
Logic
I don't want to end up being dead and come back and find myself laying there dead.
Yeah. By the way, have you gotten Final Fantasy 11 yet?
Dude, I am taking 2 graduate classes and...
Oh, you'll drop out of those really easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, once you play Final Fantasy,
that's all you'll need. Yeah, you definitely want to finish those before you try to do anything like that. Learn from my mistakes. That's not why I stopped going to school, but I played that after. I stopped going to school because of a girl.
Oh no.
Yeah. Like, not because of her, like, specifically, but because of stuff that happened. Stupid lady.
She wasn't his lady, and he wasn't her man.
Yeah, well, not after that.
It's a song, dude.
what song, dude?
I don't know, it's some girly song. Well, I don't know if it's girly. The girl sings it.
What?
Yeah. It's like a 80s or 90s ballad, or like rock ballad, pop
I don't think it is.
song. And sing, I don't know. I don't know. Huh? What?
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Hey, you don't need to call names. You can call him Seth. That's his name. No, his name's not.
Hey Cole, do you want your name to be you're gonna get spanked with a back scratcher? Yeah, that's what I thought. Shut your mouth, boy. Cole, who's the boss?
Not you.
I feel like I have that conversation with my kids every day.
Why won't the butter come off the spoon? There we go.
Like, hey, who's the boss? Are you the boss? No? Then stop telling your sister what to do all the time.
Number 2 works for your face.
Punch you in your what?
To the face.
What is this? Why is this what?
It's a
why-
rock.
Brandon,
For
what's
why?
this from? In your face.
It's got Paul Rudd in it. That's all I know.
I Love You Man.
Yeah, that's it. He gets invited over for cards.
He's
like,
playing-
he wins. He's like, in your foot, and he just vomits.
Wasn't it that Favreau guy or
Jim
whatever?
Favreau?
John
Favreau.
John Favreau.
All I know is...
I thought it was Happy.
It is John Favreau.
Yeah, it's Happy.
Isn't that John Favreau?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know the, like Turkish. I don't know what his
Turkish.
real name is. He's Turkish. from
Jason
Snatch.
Statham.
Yeah, he's Turkish.
No,
He's not. Your dad doesn't like him. I don't either.
No, my dad does like him.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, my mom was being sarcastic.
No, he doesn't like him.
Because my mom's like, oh, that's his favorite actor.
Oh no, he doesn't like him.
Your dad doesn't like Jason Statham?
Apparently.
No, I don't either. He's
I
annoying.
like Jason Statham. He's what?
He's annoying.
No, he's not.
She's just saying that because she likes him.
He's handsome.
He is not.
He's like
Oh, yes,
he's
he
like
is.
Matthew McConaughey, but with way better tits.
Way
He
better.
acts like he knows everything.
She's like, well.
Wait a minute now.
Oh wow, this is bright. This is
If
gonna be
someone
crazy.
was like, you have to marry either Matthew McConaughey or Jason Statham, I would hands down Matthew McConaughey. Even though I don't even think Matthew McConaughey is that great looking.
I think Jason Statham
He
is a
just
handsome.
seems like
He is a handsome debonair gentleman.
No, he's a horrible actor. He plays the same type of person
Yeah,
in everything
who cares? He's a handsome guy.
Typecast.
He kicks people's ass. That's his thing.
And his first role was Turkish.
And it was horrible.
No, it wasn't.
Actually, it was.
I think he was in that movie with Jet Li before he was Turkish.
Jet Li. No.
The stupid ass movie where he had hair. Have you seen that movie with Jet
A
Li?
stupid movie where he had hair.
Jet Li had hair.
No, Jason Statham had hair.
I was like, Jet Li always has hair.
There's a movie. What the hell is that movie called with Jet Li?
Is it the one?
Yes.
That was a decent movie.
But Jason Statham had hair.
I don't remember him. That's probably why I don't
Like-
remember him in that movie.
What's going on
Because
there?
you're like, he's not him if he has hair.
What's happening here?
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
I'm painting the symbol.
What symbol are you painting?
It's the symbol inside the wood or the thing.
There's a symbol?
You can't see that?
Now I can.
Yeah, so then once it dries, I can lightly get that off with the wet paper towel and then actually paint the brick. And it'll pop out. It'll pop like...
Pop it like it's hot.
It'll be just like it's hot, only it'll be less hot.
Yeah, but the movie, the one was it was a cool movie, but him having he just needed to shake his head, kind of like I do right now. That's why my hood's up.
Yeah, I forgot to wear a hat today. She's like, you look different without your hat on. I'm like, crap, I forgot about not having a hat on. But it must not be that scary because
Dude, that sticky burger today.
it's pretty good. And that beer wasn't mad either.
Yeah,
I was pretty
mine was
impressed.
alright. The warped wing.
I don't even know what mine was. But I know it was cheap.
River
So.
Barrel Brew Pub Trash. I don't know. It was
Trash.
half as much as what mine cost.
Yeah, 2 beers cost the same as one of his.
I was kind of pissed after I found that out.
I was like,
I'm like, why is mine more than yours?
yeah.
One of these
I got that
days,
extra
not
treasure
like
hunter on
you.
it.
What? You got Treasure Hunter plus 3?
Yeah.
I need to get those stupid boots. I need to farm some Bizia with me.
Some boots with the fur.
Hey. who's
Yeah.
that?
Who's that? I don't know. It's Discord. They're like, hey, everybody, we're going to go to do whatever the Discord is.
Is that somebody?
No, it's D&D news.
I can't ever tell which one is lighting up. Like with the, I don't get the notifications like on each individual chat, like stream chat.
They don't turn white. Like,
Oh, is that the indication that there's something happening?
yeah, see how the white stuff, it's got the little dots? How
I
the
do
letters-
now. That means there's something to
That
see.
means there's stuff that you haven't seen
Well,
yet.
son of a bitch.
So.
The more you know.
Dun, 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 dun.
Like a PSA.
Yeah, only with Brad Pitt.
Only with way better tits. Like Brad Pitt. Have you ever seen his
Hi,
tits?
what's tapping on for?
He's in Turkish. I mean, he's in Snatch.
Yeah.
He's in Turkish. What to do next? I don't even want to pull the brown out. I'm sick of painting brown stuff. I haven't
Brown.
painted in forever.
What can brown do for you?
Don't ask what you can do for brown.
I saw this thing and it was like
This thing.
black don't crack, Spanish don't vanish. What does white do? And they're like shut down the government. And then someone's like, no, that's orange.
That is great.
Yeah, I laughed. I'm like, that's funny. I tend to not get offended by anything, so
I think it's funny that people get offended
By anything?
everything. Yes.
Yeah.
There's this guy at my work. He
I get it.
goes on and on and on and just bashes Republicans.
It's okay.
And I'm like, I understand that. Okay, you're liberal, you're Democrat,
Yeah,
whatever. But he doesn't even like. Most of the guys that work there.
What are you doing?
Most of the guys that work there are lean more conservative.
Well, sure.
Yeah, totally.
And he's just.
You will eat it.
He just goes off the horn
5-second rule.
without any thought of like what other people might say or think or feel, and instead of like my views, this is why I feel just like he just like bashes them. They're all idiots. They're all stupid, and I'm just thinking like, you're gonna get yourself fired.
Yeah.
Because somebody's gonna get butt hurt and
We
they're
had
gonna take it
somebody
upstairs.
Yeah.
that is no longer at Monmouth, but
But we had a guy get
because of
fired
my like
yesterday.
political view, which I was talking in a personal
A guy on
conversation
the
with
docks.
somebody.
So we have a first shift docks position.
They
going
didn't
open.
hear me
I don't know where we're
necessarily,
going
but I was
What do
talking
they
to
do?
the one
Just drive
person,
forklift?
and they had to
No.
later apologize to me because
No,
I was in the
only
break
one
room and
does.
they said,
I can drive
anybody
forklift.
who
You
believes
have to get
this or
forklift license.
is in this
I
political party
have
all
one.
needs to fucking die.
My old job at Corsac.
A person
Yeah,
at
we lost
Monmouth.
a year or
And I'm
2
sitting
years.
I
there
have,
like,
I have like a lot of forklift experience.
Not appropriate.
I worked at
Yeah, and then that person that I was talking to about my political views with later told that person, Liz doesn't feel the same way as you do, and you just told her she could fucking die. And
That's
she
what I'm
came
saying,
up to
that's how
me.
this
She
guy
came
was.
up to me later and was like, I am so sorry. Like, I didn't know, and I'm like, I don't care. You can believe what you want to believe. I'm gonna believe what I want to believe. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
have my
okay.
views.
It's okay that you have a
You
different
can
opinion
agree
than me,
to
but
disagree, but you don't need to tell
That's
everybody
what-
they need to die because
Yeah.
of it.
That's the thing I have a
That's
problem
like,
with.
that's
is that
ignorant.
the people who expect other people
It's
to
intolerant.
be tolerant of them, but then they don't want to respect anybody else's views.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
not
it's
fair.
ignorant and intolerant.
Yes. Not fair.
it's like you know what happened.
And it's like,
if,
I could have something completely different
something
view
was
from
there
somebody, and I could be their best
we're both
friend.
talking at the same time.
I don't care.
Guys, there's a little spider.
What?
Oh, did you make that?
Yeah.
That move.
Oh, I made a tractor beam noise.
So my speakers are totally messed up. I mean, I get in the car and
I
they're
think
just
I
like
did the still dip right.
they're
I
just
tried to have
crackling while the
half
car's
the recipe.
turned off. My car is haunted.
You might want
I need to
to.
pull the fuse.
You might. Do you owe anything on your car?
Yes.
Oh, you might want to trade it in. Be like, it works great, and just like unplug the speakers. This thing's awesome. And when like, did you know the speakers are unplugged? No, I don't listen to radio.
I don't. I just if I want to listen to music. I just listen to my phone.
Yeah, that's what you do. And then that way you can just. It's like we had a tree branch fall on the Accord and bent one of the posts in front of the windshield, and it cracked the paint. So I'm like, crap, what am I gonna do? So I went to work and I painted it with the paint at work, and then clear coated it, and you could tell if you were real close, but you couldn't tell from like.
Well, because you guys
far
had
away.
like industrial, like
Yeah.
commercial grade paint rather than
Yeah,
like
military grade paint.
yeah.
So, and it was putting that clear coat is what
Right.
made it go away. I did it, and I'm not ashamed. I'm also not on screen.
I don't know who's saying that. It could have been me.
Yeah, it was that guy that was there.
What guy?
It was Turkish.
No.
Turkey.
Liz knows somebody named Turkey.
I want what?
Green bean.
No, not green bean. Like actually somebody named Turkey? Yeah, and somebody named Turkey.
There's a person named Turkey.
Don't you know somebody named Turkey?
Oh yeah. Well, his name is not Turkey. His name is Lynn Quarter.
Turkey.
But we called him Turkey growing up. And I legit thought he was a member of my family. But he was just a friend of the family.
He's just a friend of the turkeys.
And my sister would always say, "Choke me, Turkey, choke me," and he'd come up and put his hands around her neck, like pretend to choke her. And people were like,
That's inappropriate.
choke me, Turkey, choke.
Choke me. Choke me, turkey. That
She
sounds-
asked at her college
That-
graduation. She asked him to do that.
What?
Yeah, and he came up and choked her. And there's a picture of him choking her at her college graduation.
I'm
with her
sorry. I'm
pants
just.
down.
I'm only
Give me
thinking.
legs?
I'm only thinking of really bad
Stop.
stuff right now.
That's because that's what.
Choke me, choke me.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, my sister graduated from college in 01. That wasn't such a taboo thing.
I don't know. I think
Yes,
people
it
still
was.
like being choked in 01.
Yeah, they did. They did.
My sister wasn't choked in 01.
Yes, she
Listen,
was.
Liz, your sister likes to be choked.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was. She knew Steve back then.
That's true.
Steve,
Yeah, Rick's husband. He
Her
beat the
baby
crap out
daddy,
of her.
first baby daddy,
did he choke her?
wife
He
beater.
beat the crap out of her. I'm sure he choked her. Not
I'm
that
sure
it
that
was-
it wasn't a fun choking.
No.
I think that's the distinguishing thing there.
What?
Stop being disrespectful.
I'm not.
You said he beat her. He probably choked her too.
I wasn't being disrespectful. I was just stating what I would think would be an obvious fact.
That's pretty messed up, though.
Well, I'm not saying it for fun. I even said that. I just said that's probably true. Besides, it's Matt's fault.
It's not my fault.
He said turkey.
I didn't turkey anything.
We'll blame it on Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. The stream brought to you by Jason Statham.
And his new movie,
Turkish.
Hobbs and Turkey.
Have you seen the? That looks so stupid.
Yeah, somebody said,
Dude,
why does
that's
Fast and
next
Furious
year's-
need superheroes?
That's next year's Christmas photo. We'll
What?
put Jason Statham in a frame.
There you go.
With-
Give it to your
with a
dad.
big shark
You
behind
give
it.
it to your dad.
Yeah.
Give it to Brandon's dad. Epic.
He'll be like, he'll just look at you like, what the hell's wrong with you?
He'll be like,
Thanks, son.
this is so good.
And then when you turn around, he hits you in the back of the head with a club and
Hey, whatever works.
I'll be with the club.
he'll invite you to the club. You want to go clubbing?
Yeah.
Go outside. What? Yeah, there's a club out here I want to take you to. And he hits you over the head with a wooden club and you wake up
Or he'll just take me to his giant smoke tent.
and smoke you.
He's got a building
He
inside
freaking
his garage.
hotboxes himself.
And, like, you walk into his garage and it's like cigarette smoke. But you walk into his
Smoke tent?
smoke tent and it's like
orange?
you can't even see.
Is it orange? The walls?
No. It's just tarps. In the wintertime, he tapes it up and has a heater in there.
But those
And,
tarps are probably sticky with tar.
Probably.
Ew.
It's gross.
Yeah, I went back years and years ago. Jess's dad and his stepmom they would go clean apartments when people would move out,
Oh, you told me about that.
and I went with them one day they wanted to show us this place. So you walk in and it's like a dingy orangey yellowy color, and you're like, what the hell is that? And they take and spray something on this, some kind of cleaner on this rag, and they walk up to the wall and they go, watch this, and they wiped this section of wall, and it was like pristine white, and then it's like orange, white. I'm like, what the hell is that? And they're like, that's tar.
From cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff.
And it was like it was the carpet.
Oh, it's everywhere.
The vinyl like tile on the floors was sticky.
Yeah.
I'm like, how would you even be able to tolerate? Kind of looked a little bit sketchy, but it was dark, so we didn't really. So we get into the room, and what's that?
Apparently Mixer just stopped.
We get into the room, and it's got this old like blue
Okay.
carpet.
The next batch is definitely going to be better because this one is kind of weird because the butter was later. So if you want to move this.
Oh,
You can't cover up the
so
paint.
warm.
No, sorry.
Just put that in the lid.
I'm not putting it in the lid.
Put it in the lid.
I'll move this stuff.
So warm.
It is.
It's not as sweet though. I don't know if it's because the butter was late.
It's still good.
So I put the butter on like 20 minutes after it had already started and you're supposed to put it on right away. And I was like, oh, sorry.
Still good.
Mm.
The dill dip. Have you tried the dill dip?
Mm-mm.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the half recipe of the dip is good. I was afraid it wouldn't turn out because I tried it.
We go in the hotel. We have our shoes on, and you step on the carpet. It was like, like what the hell is that? And then, so my dad's like, don't take your shoes off. Like we checked the beds. Beds were clean, the sheets and stuff. This was before bed bugs were like a
thing.
I squished my bread.
So he's like, just leave your clothes on and just lay on the bed with your shoes on.
Ew.
The carpet. So then,
So gross.
once we start to like get to where we can fall
What?
asleep.
She's like, that's so gross.
Listen, we started hearing cars all night, like pulling up and stopping, doors slamming, and like you people going up and down. A bunch of hookers.
Yeah.
And my dad sat next to the door he had his knife out, and he had like there was a cane or something in the room, and he was like just sitting there like because people kept banging on the door to our room. My dad was like, I'm gonna kill somebody. So like things finally settled down like 4 in the morning, kind of quieted down. He's like, all right, let's go. So he's like, go straight to the car, get in the car, lock the doors. I'm gonna go check out, and we're leaving. So instead of waiting until checkout time at like 11 or whatever, we left at 4 o'clock in the morning. We drove the rest of the way to the beach.
There's really no point in stopping.
We were there for 6 or 7 hours, maybe.
But he didn't sleep at all.
No.
There was no point.
No.
You guys could have slept in the car.
Yeah. We got to the beach.
That's probably why you
way
can't
too
sleep
early.
now.
Probably has everything to do with it. I got nightmares.
What did you just do?
Nom nom. You can just see the side of my face.
In your mouth.
Ah. Beer bread.
Squish it.
See,
I actually did that when I
since
was
Streaming
little.
did.
What?
I would like roll my bread up into a ball and shove it in
I
my
don't know
mouth.
if it's working.
Yeah, I used to play church and like flatten bread into a little cross under it. Make it to
Awesome.
Eucharist.
Okay.
Me and my sister had so much fun playing church. She was God.
She was
Jesus.
You were Jesus. Cole, remember when Cole used to steal baby Jesus from the manger
Yeah.
from the nativity scene?
Oh no!
No, he actually went back in time.
No.
The bread fell off the.
When you get the bread stuck in the dip, it counts as one dip.
Ah! It's hot!
Hot bread, hot bread.
Where's my.
Where's your what?
You stole
I
the.
stole it. Sorry, I had queso on my finger. I'll get one.
It's okay. I won't kill you.
Isn't that yours right there?
That was I wiped my face with that one.
Here, I'm prepared. We got all kinds of paper
Oh.
towels.
There you go.
Paper towels for days.
Getting paper towels in here.
You need
So
another
wipe
one
your
just to be
face right
safe.
now.
And we'll set this here in case I make a mess again.
Why would that ever happen in the world?
I don't know.
Thanks
I
for
don't
this.
know.
Drop frames.
Yeah.
1. It's pretty stable. I don't know why I know why I'm not connected to them in here. I need to go on the wireless probably, right?
Yeah. The Wi-Fi password's on the whiteboard.
What, huh? Our Wi-Fi password.
Probably already connected to it. To be honest with you.
Guacamole.
I know, yeah, I think you are.
Who sings that?
I
Who
am.
says guacamole all the time? Sings
Fresh
that.
avocado!
Fresh avocado.
For Shavakadu? Who says that?
The guy?
Irvine.
Oh.
You don't know Free Shabakadu?
What is fresh avocado?
I feel like I do.
Wasn't it on a Taco Bell sign?
Yeah.
They had the letters misplaced. And it looked like it said free shavakadu instead of fresh
Free
avocado.
Shavakadu? Get your free Shavakadu!
But then he like went through a store and like did different fruits and vegetables and stuff.
Can I have some Shavakadu for free?
That's like the lady who, at that store my mom worked at, another lady came in and kept asking for suvi. Suvi. My mom thought she was talking about like sous vide, like honey. She was like honey, like sous vide honey. She goes, no, get me some of that there, sous vide. Sous vide. And my mom's like getting other people at the store, like, can you like try? Can you understand her? Like, what's sous vide?
Suave?
Yeah, it was Suave shampoo. She wanted Suave shampoo. She was calling it sous vide.
I don't even know.
Yeah, sous vide shampoo.
It's not. There's an A in it. A and a U. Not a. There's no. No.
I think the twang in her accent made it apparent that.
No, she was straight up saying sous vide.
No.
I mean, I wasn't there or anything.
I think you were.
I wasn't even alive yet.
Fresh as I could do. Fresh as I could do.
But my mom was like, she was saying sous vide. Because no one in the store could understand her. And then finally, the manager came, and she's like, no one here understands that I want some sous vide shampoo. And they're like, oh, well, if you would have said shampoo,
We would have
we would have known.
We would have been like, we don't have sous vide shampoo.
But we got some Suave you can have.
We got some Suave. We got some sous vide shampoo.
Some herbal essence. I don't think that was out back then. Never mind.
What are you putting in that?
It's just queso. I heated it up. That was what
Oh,
my salad
there's
was
chips. There's chips. Okay.
in. There's chips over here.
I'm like, what are you gonna?
I'm dipping it in the queso
I
and
thought
then
you
in the
were
guac.
dipping. I thought you were gonna dip the.
Beer brand queso. Hey.
Oh no, the
Just
mango.
like the melting pot.
I thought you were gonna dip the mango. I'm like, is that some new thing I don't know about? Because okay.
Mango and queso. They both end in O.
Ashley's starting a new job at this place called Giordano's.
Oh yeah, they're from Chicago and they come in.
And they're known for like their cheese pulls. Like when you they slice a piece of pizza,
And then
they have to like lift it and because the cheese will all stretch. And she said on their small pizza, it's got a pound of cheese.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, crap a brick.
Yup.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You get a complimentary enema on your way out.
Whether you want it or not.
Coupon for a colonic.
Yeah. And a plunger.
An appointment for a colonoscopy.
To give you a voucher to go to Home Depot to get a brand new plunger.
And an American Standard toilet that can flush 50 golf balls.
20 golf balls and 53 chicken nuggets.
And they give you a card for a good plumber.
I need that toilet.
It's in there. That's why I bought it. My kids will destroy that thing.
Really? Was it the kids?
Well, I was thinking about them flushing stuff. Because at one time, Cole flushed almost a whole pack of wipes.
Oh.
And we
Backed
had for
up.
like a week, everything in his
backed
house,
up on our
our house
porch.
was just backing up on the porch. At first, it started backing up in our house.
Under
And then we
the
took the
toilet.
thing off, and it just all over
Wipes,
the porch.
baby wipes.
That sucked.
Like
In West
new
Carrollton.
Pampers wipes aren't flushable.
In West Carrollton, where
Technically,
I
no
grew
wipes
up,
are, even if they say flushable.
the sewage was backing up from the outside of the drain, and it spewed into the kitchen. My mom was at home,
Ew,
we're at school, and all of a sudden my mom hears
So
this
scripted.
noise, and she starts heading towards the kitchen, and she she gets the smell, and she's like,
It
and
smells
it's
like
just shooting out of the drain. It smells like what?
Thanksgiving.
Ew.
Not at our house.
Thanksgiving in Michaela's fridge because her roommates don't throw out. They still have Thanksgiving food in the fridge.
Oh,
Like
That's
she
gross.
keeps complaining. But
I
then
would-
there was a random guy on the couch, and I said, sincerely, the guy on the couch.
do you know what I would do if they left food
Have you
like
seen that
that?
baked?
She needs to take it out of the refrigerator and throw it in their bed.
She threw the pizza boxes on the floor, and somebody was like, "Are you okay?"
No, clean your shit up.
She was trying to be nice when she talked to them. She
I
was
wouldn't
like,
be nice.
"I'm just having a bad day." I'm like, "No, you tell them
You
you're
got
sick of
paint
their
on the
crap."
gray part.
Huh?
You got paint on the inside.
This? Yeah, I know.
Come on, dude. You're supposed to be a professional.
Yeah, her roommates are animals. And she woke up one day and there was a dude laying on their couch vaping. And she was like,
Who are you? Yeah, I can't.
and he didn't leave till 2. She was like, "When's he gonna go home?"
I
How
couldn't.
did she meet her roommates?
I couldn't have roommates like that,
Um,
man. Anything for me to paint, Brandon?
I think she knew somebody who was going abroad,
pic.
and then they
can't
were
see it.
subletting their place that
I got
they
people
lived
here,
in.
trees,
And it was only going to be till
little round
July,
stuff,
so she moved in there.
and some other stuff.
But she was like, no.
Okay.
And this stuff.
She's
She moved
gonna.
in with Natalie, the
Oh,
one that sits at the
really?
front desk.
Yeah,
hmm
that's awesome. Natalie's cool.
Yeah, she's super sweet. Love her. She
You
works
can
at that
paint
Altered State place at the Green, the like clothing store.
Oh, I
They
didn't
have like
know.
all kinds of
I
different
used to
clothes.
do
Have you ever been in
base
that
coat
Altered
of
State place?
green and blue
They have
on
all
the
kinds of
ribbons.
different clothes there. That like a very like eclectic. Like reminds me of like what like Mary would wear,
Mhm.
like
What the
Explorer.
hell is he holding?
Yeah.
Like they're very
I
like
don't know.
eclectic, like funky, like cool stuff. And Michaela actually got a dress there from her like for like it was like $20 for 3 items. It was an $80 dress, and she got 3 items including the dress for $20.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
This is really good.
And she's making another one.
I know it's in the oven right now, and I made it right.
Oh my god.
I'm not even doing anything. I'm just eating. Is that
Oh.
bad?
We're just eating on stream.
Mm.
I told you, didn't I?
What?
That there's people that do that.
Or that ASMR stuff?
Did you put us in the real life streaming channel? Like remember when we were doing our podcast? Where we just sat there and
Oh yeah.
acted like idiots forever and people watched us?
Mm-hmm.
That was a different
Yeah,
category.
I saw a thing once. It was
I
like
just changed the title.
it was Gal Gadot, and she was like eating cheese puffs, and it was like
the ASMR. That's weird.
yeah, it was like the microphone was like super sensitive, so you could just hear her crunching it, and it grossed me out so bad.
Yeah, people-
I would
people
punch.
get off on that.
I would
There's people
punch.
that do that.
I would punch her in the face if she did that to me. I can't stand people chewing their food like crunching. Kill some bull.
What?
I mean, I like Gal Gadot, but
So when she reads that tweet about herself,
oh,
She
reading
like
mean
it.
tweets.
yeah.
Celebrities read
That
tweets.
cracks me up because sometimes they're like, they know it's coming, but they're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I like when they were saying John Legend looks like Arthur.
I just think of the meme when Arthur's pissed.
Oh man.
Doesn't he though? I kind of look like Arthur. What
Oh.
was that, Nina? Yeah, the ASMR.
I hate that stuff. That's weird.
What does ASMR stand for?
I forget.
Sultry mix. Reducted. I don't know. Sensory
it's like
something.
it's like whispers and
Something sensory, something or other. I think.
yeah, I forget what it stands for. Here it is.
Like watching it.
Hello everyone, my name is Kat, and we're doing an ASMR
I know
interview.
that just bothers me.
Probably Maxine. I'm playing Diana in the film Wonder Woman.
You can hear her.
She has a sword, a shield,
Yeah, the
gauntlets, and
You
a
can hear
laser.
her mouth.
BKK.
Knives. She's like, this is
Oh,
ridiculous.
this is so. I can't. I don't like the.
This is a spinner.
Spinner. You don't like it.
Spinner
Fidget
with the
spinner.
Wonder Woman logo.
Lago? You said Lago.
She speaks like Israeli, like or whatever, doesn't she? Like isn't she from Israel? She's like the most gorgeous person alive. Not gonna lie.
I'm from Israel. Do you have favorite Israeli snacks?
Snacks.
I love pemba. I love pisli.
She does pissing.
Kifli grill.
Ah, pissing.
Would love to try some pemba. So here we have pemba.
The bag
It's
crackling.
an Israeli snack. It's like peanut butter. Yeah, peanut butter snack.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
This is a pemba.
That doesn't faze me. I think it's a little overboard, but
I've got some problems with sound.
She's unwrapping the chocolate coins. I'm doing this to. Okay, we're done. I'm done torturing that. Sorry.
I felt my anxiety like rising. Like I can't.
Need a Klonopin?
I have something called misophonia, and it's a sensitivity to.
It makes you angry.
It makes
Hulk
me
out.
rage. And I didn't know what was going on, but all I know is like it would just be anything. Like I'd hear people chewing chips, and I'd freak out. I'd be like, what? Ah!
I went, I'm chewing chips.
You're fine. It's not all the time. It's not all the time. But me and Ashley would be sitting on the couch at home when we were still together, and she liked to eat those the sourdough, like the hard pretzels. It should be just and they were so crunchy. And I'm like, why are you chewing so loud? And she was just eating normally. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I couldn't calm down. I'm like, ah! She's like, I don't want to eat them anymore. I felt really bad, but then.
She's like, I can't.
But it was like
pretzels again.
the kids would be playing with something and it'd be like it wasn't even a loud noise. It was like a clicking or like a repetitive just like a something. They were banging on something that was like wasn't even loud. And I'm like, quit! So I started looking it up because like this doesn't make any sense.
You need some like exposure therapy.
Didn't make any sense. So I asked my doctor about it. And he's like, oh yeah. He's like, that's a definite thing. But apparently it's considered a freaking mental like a mental health.
Well, that explains a lot. No.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
They're trying to put it in the
DSMR.
yeah.
Is it with the ASMR?
DSM.
Oh, that's right. DSM.
Yeah, they're trying to get it in the next
What is it? What are they on now? 5? 6?
5. They're trying to get it put in there, which I'm like, holy shit. So they might actually have a way to
Diagnose and treat that? Why would you treat that?
Make you listen to it.
puncture my eardrums, maybe? I don't know.
Make you deaf
Yeah.
while people eat?
Well, I think part of the reason I have is because the places I've worked, it's just a lot of people who work in
Loud noises!
I have to wear
factories and
earplugs.
stuff. We don't have to. Because
You should.
they've done testing, and it's not loud enough.
That's what they say with our testing, but if you go home after work, it's like you were standing in front of a speaker at a concert.
Yeah.
So their tests are
I don't-
crap.
I know. I can already
To make you
tell.
feel all warm and
I can already tell
thinking
that
you won't go deaf.
I've got certain things I can't hear. Can you guys stop, please?
I'm trying to look longingly at the mango like,
Oh, you guys are freaking
can
me
I
out.
get a piece of mango?
Liz is eating the mango, and you're just like looking at her like,
And I was going,
She's totally taking it the wrong way. I'm like inadvertently saying,
I want
could you get me
mango.
some? And she's like,
no, I
Really
was
like
teasing you.
this?
So I had mango and you didn't.
oh wow, that's not nice.
Because I'm a nice
It
wife.
was like,
But no, I know that there's some stuff with hearing. I can't hear certain like tones,
yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely tone deaf on certain things.
and
Huh?
I talk really loud at times, and I don't realize I'm doing it.
Yeah. Usually when the kids are in trouble.
Stop doing that!
Whoa.
No, they think I'm yelling all the time.
A 2 for 1.
There's still more.
Yeah.
We want some more?
Sorry.
That's okay.
I feel like there's so much room on that side.
It probably is.
You gave us no room, Brandon.
What are you talking about?
With where we are in
This is
relation
just
to...
one avocado mango.
It's so good. Mm-hmm.
When it hits your lips.
When it hits your gills,
Where'd you get this
like
from?
makes your
Trader Joe's.
Okay.
Yeah, the salad stuff and the fruit.
Oh.
I don't think Kroger has mangoes.
Not this fresh. Who's that?
Where's Trader Joe's?
Town and Country.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was in there.
Look like go to Town and Country. Where do you wanna go? Oh my gosh.
This is probably the like all around like healthiest food I've eaten in like
In your life?
maybe in months. My body's like, oh my god, I'm going into shock because what are you doing to me?
It's watering. I'm just like,
I'm just glad it's good because that's like my nightmare is bringing food that nobody wants and I'm like bringing this food. So I'm glad something's good.
Apparently I was craving healthy stuff too then because I was at my rock. What'd
Yeah,
you do to it?
I put a bunch of super
If I'm
glue in the very
craving healthy
top.
stuff, it'll be fruit.
Made it into like a gem.
Occasionally
Yeah,
a
because
salad.
of this. I have that now.
Shit, dude.
I think I eat more vegetables than any other
That's-
food group, maybe
Is it-
as much bread or
It's dry?
no, I don't eat
Check
that.
I
these
don't
out,
think so
Brandon.
yet.
Dark chocolate Oreos.
My mouth's still watering.
No, it's not.
Did you hear the noises that I just made?
Did Max say let's
I wasn't
not?
gonna say anything. But,
Oh, I thought you said let's not.
nope. I didn't say anything. I was just gonna act like
It
nothing
didn't happen.
happened. I didn't want to make
She
it
was making
weird.
slurping noises.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it. I heard it already.
Oh, I heard it too. What? What?
Oh, it smells like hot chocolate.
It smells like hot chocolate. I've never
Oh
had
my
dark
God.
but I knew you would like them.
No.
Yeah, I like dark chocolate.
I have to get
Yo.
on that boat.
You walked
Hey guys, out of the kitchen now.
Bye.
I don't want you coughing.
When did these come out? Are these new?
These were voted best cookie of the year or something like that, or best Oreo of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, some
I
kind
like
of
dark
best.
chocolate. I hate fake peanut butter.
Oh, peanut butter. Oh, and
This is good. I
Let's
like
see one
that.
of them.
Got it at Scary Walmart.
Let's see one of them. See one of them.
I think I saw them at non-Scary
One
Walmart.
of them. One of them
Non-Scary
dark
Walmart
chocolate
is one
Oreo
of them.
cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, it does smell like hot chocolate.
Told ya.
Lola had a bear today that smelled like hot chocolate. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, it smells like chocolate. I was like, dude, it does.
Was it?
That'll make
It
me
was a
hungry.
bear. I know, she slept with her face right on it.
I couldn't.
Like, how'd you
Oh,
fall
one of
asleep?
those scented bears.
Uh-huh. Reminds me of a strawberry shortcake doll that my sister had when we were little. It pressed on its belly and it blew strawberry kisses out its face.
I had this
Cold
little,
fart.
this little clown,
It's
this little clown when I was a kid. Which I
No.
don't like clowns,
No. Ugh.
but it was this little clown stuffed doll thing, but it smelled like baby powder.
Ew.
I'm gonna try one of those.
Ooh, no. It's like the most amazing scent
Huh?
smell ever.
Connie used to smell like baby powder all the time. This old
Who
lady
did?
at work. Connie Daniels.
I thought you said number 20. I'm like, who's number 20? And why do they have a number?
Because I work for number 2.
Who does number two work for?
Austin Powers.
Mm.
These are the peanut butter ones.
I don't like peanut butter.
I do.
I like peanut butter, just not the fake peanut butter. It tastes too chemically for me.
Really? I don't think so. I liked Lindor
Bread.
Truffle.
Sorry.
Lindor Truffles had a peanut butter one.
Mm.
And they got rid of it. It hasn't been around like 3 years.
No,
Sad day.
I'm
They were like
disappointed.
way better than Reese Cups.
Yeah.
They made Reese Cups taste like crap.
Yep. Yeah, that was.
Oh no! It's Bella!
Mm.
Voldemort?
Oh, the fall.
We haven't baked it yet.
No, why would that happen? In
I think
the
I like
world?
these better.
The dark
But like those would be good if it was like peanut butter, a layer of peanut butter, or and in addition to like a layer of chocolate. But
Layer of chocolate, peanut butter,
not like this chocolate.
chocolate cream.
Yeah. 'Cause this is good.
Well, you're wrong.
Hey, hit the lips.
Mhm.
This tastes so good.
Those are good when she jokes around.
It feels so good when she jokes.
That part was awesome.
I haven't laughed so hard at a movie in a long
What was
time.
that? Wedding Crashers?
Yeah.
You ever seen Wedding Crashers? Love Wedding Crashers.
So like tummy sticks. No, stop playing tummy sticks. Get back in the closet. Get back in the closet. And then
I'll pop out later. He's like, no.
Christopher Walken walks in and he looks at the painting and he looks at him and he's like,
Christopher Walken.
he's looking at Rose. That's a good knot. It's like, dude, that's,
Because your son tied it.
Yeah.
He knows how to tie nautical knots.
Do you like my painting? I painted it for you. What did he say it was called?
I'll go paint gay things. That's what he says.
Yeah, at the table. I'm just gonna paint gay things.
And he looks at him.
And the grandma was
Vince
like,
Vaughn's like,
"Hello."
wait, what?
he does. He gives him a weird look. And he's like,
After he just got jerked off by his girlfriend at the table. Oh my god, that movie.
that's awesome.
Kitty
Pervert.
motorboat son of a bitch.
He's like, he's like, you know what just happened to me? He's like, how are they? He's like, is she still in the house?
Yeah. Were they aerodynamic?
Go for speed or comfort.
Yeah.
Oh, you motorboat son of a bitch.
Dude, you're just taken apart.
Yeah, it makes me angry because I did this one so terribly. So
What are you
makes me
doing?
feel
She's
better.
pulling it apart.
Who you
Did you have to
pulling
do
apart?
it?
What?
What is it?
She going
Just
to
one of the figurines that I had painted. that's
You're
not
killing
right.
it?
Yeah, I'm killing it.
killing
I'm killing
it. Killing it, yo.
it. Twisting the arm off.
Kill,
You
kill
can
it,
stop,
me.
just repaint it.
Kill,
No.
kill it.
Or you can just leave it and he can be just a butchered
kill it
zombie
with the
monster.
nunchucks.
Yeah, let's make him butchered. I
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh. Kill it got the wrath with the nunchucks, yo.
So here's the weird summoning circle.
Huh? I don't get it.
There's
There's no
your
circle,
logic.
it's a square.
It's the orange,
Do you not
yellow
see the
stuff.
yellow on it?
Oh, now I do. It's green.
Chartreuse.
Looks green on gray.
That is so bright.
Oh, dude, I have glow-in-the-dark paint you can put in there.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
You know, because we painted Jackson Cole and Seth's name on the wall and it's still there. In
Yeah.
glow-in-the-dark paint.
Like the only finished products are what Matt has done. Like that's what I have, and I
That's the
don't
extent.
want anyone to see this mess.
Oh, you got that one right there, though. That's looking
This
good.
one,
Don't sell yourself short.
It's looking good.
but I forgot to prime it, so
It's
it's like
fine.
coming off.
You don't have to. They're,
Hey, at least
they're,
it didn't break
those
in half
Reapers
by
are ready to
itself like
paint.
mine did when I picked it up.
Yeah, but it started coming off, and like I can't keep the paint on the blade or her cloak, and it's hard to like make that color again because I like to make my own color
Yeah.
for the bigger portions.
Gotta write down.
With exact
A recipe.
measurements.
Yeah.
Exact. One,
Three
two,
drips.
drops. Yeah.
Each of those was
Drip.
a CC. I don't
What's
know.
CC? Like medical.
Yeah, CC of paint.
That makes
I need to get a
that
desk
reminds
of.
me.
You
I
ever
was
watch?
watching a music video and it was from Scrubs and I'm like, I miss that show.
Yeah,
I watched,
Scrubs is
I didn't
good.
watch all of it. I watched
I
some of it.
love Scrubs.
My favorite show is The Office.
It's pretty good. I haven't finished watching it though.
Scrubs was my fave. Except it got weird. The last 2 random seasons they brought back on a different network wasn't as good.
I wish they'd bring back The Office, but there's no way they could have The Office the way it used to be
I haven't
today.
watched it, so you can't do it.
Well, just because of the jokes they made, everybody gets so offended. Like, Michael Scott was the most offensive person alive.
Yeah,
he
he
still
was.
is. He's still offensive in movies
Steve
and
Carell.
stuff. Yeah.
There was something on Facebook I saw a while back where it was like the guy who played Toby Flenderson had tweeted something and Steve Carell responded, "Shut up, Toby." And it got millions of likes and retweets like instantly. It was amazing.
That's all things.
Where's the? Oh, you guys haven't hung the shelf back up yet?
No.
Over there?
I haven't gotten around to doing much of anything. Brandon can account for that. Or attest to that.
If I say anything, I put myself in.
So you don't say anything.
Yeah.
I
Smile
feel like
away,
I'm just
boys.
staring at them until they
Adulting.
dry.
Adulting is
You
hard.
wanna? You can paint one of mine. As you wait, take a pick.
There's plenty of stuff. You got all those,
All this stuff,
this stuff.
and all this stuff. Of course, I'm in the process of painting this,
Okay.
but anything
It's
else
a
is
portal to another realm.
It's a Stargate. Oh my gosh, Stargate.
I love that movie.
So does Brandon. Oh my gosh, it's horrible.
You don't like the movie? The movie's amazing.
No.
The
I've
show,
seen it,
I
but I
love
don't
it.
remember.
Ultron in it.
No, I know. My
Phil
mom
Schneider.
loves him. No, we need to do a Christmas picture of him. My
Phil
mom-
Schneider?
No, that's not his name.
Yeah, it's gonna be Phil Schneider, and he's gonna be holding up his hand where he's got like
James Woods!
The pictures of
It's gonna be one of
his
those
autopsy.
James, it's gonna be one of
He's
those
laying there
James
dead.
Woods pictures you did. Brandon,
Picture with
Brandon,
dead
one of
guy.
those James Woods pictures you did when you turned him into a witch and a
No, how about the ones
vampire
from that
and
movie where he's naked and he's standing there? You can see his ding dong.
Who is Ding Dong?
James
Ding-a-ling,
Woods.
dong-ding-a-ling.
He had a ding dong in a movie?
Yeah, he's
We're
got
doing
a ding
James
dong
Woods
for
video.
real. It's just gonna be zoomed
No,
in.
she will not hang that on her wall.
Have you wait?
But
Okay.
the tip is gonna have James Woods' face
I
on
think she
it.
You've
knows what
seen
we're
Fight
talking
Club,
about.
right?
So, for
You've seen
Christmas
Fight
we
Club,
did a
right?
white elephant gift,
Mm-hmm.
right?
At the end of
For
Fight
my
Club,
parents and family, and
if
we
you
and we
Watch
just
it
brought
slow-mo,
a
the
ring
bit
with
flashes,
a random
yeah.
picture of Steve Buscemi in it. The
I think
actor.
I was
How many
with
takes?
no, I
I'll
think
never
we were
know
with
Steve
you
Buscemi
guys,
is.
It sounds
and we were
familiar,
watching it, and
but
like someone's
no.
like, "Watch this."
Yeah,
And
I
then
think
hit
if
the
you've
thing,
seen
like, look
pictures
at that.
of
I'm
him,
like,
you'll
what
know
the
because he's like unforgettable.
Yeah.
Big old dong.
Okay.
Brandon,
How
pull
many
up a
takes
picture
are-
of Steve Buscemi because my hands are all clayey. Somebody.
What do you
Steve
need?
Hey
Buscemi.
Siri, show me a picture of Steve Buscemi.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
So you shut your mouth.
Is that how you unlock it?
I couldn't find any matches in your photos library.
Oh, on the internet.
From the web.
Look on the internet.
Steve Buscemi.
Oh my gosh, you people are.
Is that Crazy Eyes?
Yeah. Well, they're not like crazy. They're just really bulgy.
Yeah, but in
Steve a semi.
Steve a semi, and it's
semi?
like pictures of 18-wheelers. Siri, you're.
Oh yeah, I know
Steve
that
Buscemi.
dude.
I know that dude.
he was in The Wedding
Hey, I know
Singer,
that
and he
dude.
was in.
He was in the
He's
Wedding
in all the
Singer.
Adam Sandler movies, basically. They're buddies. He was in.
He was in Armageddon.
He was in
Yeah.
Big Daddy. He was the homeless guy,
He was.
and then he was in
40 packets of ketchup.
the one where he's. Where's the one that he wins the? Or he's the billionaire.
There.
That's the picture. Is that from the one we actually gave my mom?
Mr. What's the name of that movie?
That was a gift. A Hawaii
Yeah.
elephant gift I
It
got
was. My mom has it hanging on her wall.
What's the name of the movie where
The
he
family.
where
And
Adam
oh my gosh,
Sandler
Brent, I
is
forgot to tell
the
you.
gets
Mr.
the
Deeds.
inheritance?
Mr. Deeds.
Steve Buscemi played a guy named Crazy Eyes.
So,
Yeah,
Brandon,
movie.
those guys that were doing my mom's kitchen renovation came in,
Yeah.
and the one guy kept looking up at the wall. He like looked at it at first,
The picture.
and then he did a double take, yeah.
He's like, crap,
And
what
then
the-
like and my mom goes, "Oh, you like my picture?" She's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Isn't that Steve Buscemi?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You know him?" And she's like, "No." And she just left it at that.
The guy was probably so confused, like, what the?
She just goes, "No."
What kind of house of horrors have I walked into?
Yeah.
He's like, we gotta go.
Ryan Toadvine.
Put the lotion on its
Do you, know,
skin.
do you know him, Ryan Toadvine? It's Dale Toadvine's, I think it's his son. Or his nephew.
Dale was the teacher, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
anatomy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I-
Ryan Toadvine,
I didn't know Ryan, but I know of
the Toadvines.
Ryan a little bit.
Yeah,
all I know
he's
is-
the one that's doing the kitchen stuff in my parents' house.
Okay, I had Mr. Toadvine for anatomy, right? Because I think he's the only one. But I broke my foot, so I was out for a couple weeks, and I missed the test over the
The cat.
bones.
Oh.
So here was my test when I came back to school. He pulls the skeleton out. He goes, "What's this?" And he points at a bone. I'm like, "What's this? What's this? What's that? What's this?" He's like 10. He's like, "All right, you got 100%. Have a nice day." I'm like,
Cool, thanks.
"Really?" He's like, "Yep. See you later." He didn't give a shit. He was
Yeah.
towards the end of his
He's
career.
cool. Yeah, he's a cool guy. He actually helped us buy
He
our
was
house. He was a
awesome.
realtor too.
Toadvine was?
Yeah.
He was awesome.
He helped
He
us
was-
buy our house.
He was hilarious.
So
I remember during we did a, what the hell did we dissect? Was that pigs that we did?
No, that was 8th grade. You guys did cats. That's why I couldn't take that class because I was not going to
Yeah.
dissect a cat.
Somebody had a
Because
pregnant
all
cat.
of the cats looked like one of my cats.
There
They
was
were all black
somebody-
and white cats.
Somebody had a pregnant one.
Oh my gosh, I would have died. I would have melted into a puddle. and then
Or
curled
we
up
did-
in the fetal position.
First thing we did was a cow's eye.
We did a cow's eye in junior high too.
Did we? I think we did.
We
Maybe
did fetal.
frogs.
We did fetal pig. We did frogs in 6th grade. We did fetal pigs and cow's eyes in 8th grade.
Yeah.
And then I
that's
didn't
it.
take anatomy. I had Mr. Boy in 8th grade.
Mr. Boy, he was my football coach.
He
so
was friggin' hilarious.
he was. We had like 6 of our team in the same class, like 6 teammates. So it's like I didn't do anything.
He told us on the first day
At all.
that he had 2 kids.
Mr. Boy.
Yeah, he said I have 2 kids, Ada and Nada. Ada boy, Nada boy. He had a daughter named Nada and a son named Ada. Ada boy, Nada boy. He was joking. His kids actually had different names. His kids actually went to our school, didn't they?
Yeah.
Didn't one of them get in a really bad car accident? or
Black
something?
sack.
Or one of them got really sick, or something happened to one of his kids.
All I know is we watched some stupid
Voyage of the Mimi.
with Ben Affleck.
Yes, I can't believe I remember that. You said it. I haven't thought of that in years. And as soon as you said it, that stupid. You said, "You watched that stupid." I'm like, Voyage of the
It
Mimi.
was so dumb.
Ben Affleck was really young. He was.
He was
Yeah,
the bomb
he was
of
like-
Phantoms, though.
That was the first thing he was ever in, I think.
Yeah, it was the Voyage of the Mimi. A stupid sailboat
Voyage of
thing.
Mimi?
The Mimi.
The Mimi. Voyage
So, like, of
the
memes. So it was the beginning of
ship
memes?
was-
This
the Mimi.
started memes.
He created memes like Al Gore created the internet.
Al
did,
Gore created a farce.
Of course. Why did he do that? I just did this wrong. Farts. He also created Nintendo.
Arctic
No,
Fox.
he didn't. But Nintendo came out.
Snake! Snake!
A snake. No,
That's Metal Gear Solid.
no.
When he dies, you hear... Snake! Snake!
Maybe that's where they got it. A badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom, a snake.
No.
No. No. Okay. Tough crowd.
Yeah.
So yeah, Voyage of the Mimi. I haven't thought about that in years.
No, I'll never think about it again. Ah! Hopefully.
Until you see Ben Affleck in something.
Actually, I that never brought it up. It was just talking about Mr. Boy
There.
Science.
Treasure pile.
Friggin' Adam Lilly cut the nipples off the fetal pig and was sticking them to himself.
That sounds really cool.
It was gross. He's also the one that drank a goldfish
That just sounds
in
dumb.
Mr. Johnson's class. And we were like, oh my gosh, is he gonna die? And I said, is it gonna swim around in his stomach? And Mr. Johnson's like, as soon as it hits the stomach acid, it'll die instantly. I was
Until he
like,
poops it out and
I
it's
was like,
swimming around.
You wanna poop a fish.
True story. Not that I know.
I did that once.
You pooped a fish?
You pooped a fish?
Mm-hmm.
Like a whole fish.
Yeah.
It was a trout.
I pooped a Wendy's burger once.
She poops everything.
No. After I had Seth? No. After I had Cole, I had something called rapid transit. Like something was wrong, like with my intestinal motility, and things came out of me right after I ate them. And legit, you could see tomato, lettuce, like the bread had kind of broken down.
She
But-
even saved some for like second breakfast.
No, like it legit, like was the food I ate came
It
directly
was a
out.
bunch of
Yeah, the
It was
fish. It
messed
was
up.
a rock bass.
And that was the first time I went to the GI doctor, and they're like, oh, it's just a change in nutrition from having a baby, and I'm like, okay, this doesn't sound normal. I shouldn't see my food in the toilet.
All you should see is the byproduct. I didn't really poop a fish. I was joking.
Yeah, I was still debating on whether or not to believe
I
you.
don't believe a lot of native, like, if it sounds weird, it's probably bullshit.
Dude, I turned the oven off after the last beer bread.
No!
Why did this not bake? Why is this still runny looking?
How baked are you? What? Huh? I'm kidding.
But there's still beer bread left in there, dude.
Oh, I know.
We're good.
We good.
We solid. But yeah, I had,
We go.
what was it, in 11 weeks, the 11 weeks after I had Cole, well, I had gained 53 pounds when I was pregnant with him. In the first 11 weeks after I had him, I lost 58.
Wow, holy shit balls.
Yeah.
But I kept all mine.
Yeah, he kept all the big weight.
Yep. And I still have
Well, the
all
reason I
mine.
gained so much is because you work second shift,
Yep.
and he
Every
would
single night I slept at UDF and got
cookies and cream milkshakes.
for 9 months. Again, I kept mine.
Yeah. Before Adelaide was born, I was 170 pounds.
You were 170 when we met, and then you
And
were 180 when
The
we
thing
met.
is, when I was 170 pounds, I looked like skinny. Like people are like, dude, you need to gain some weight. I'm like, I'm 170 pounds. I'm considered fucking obese still at 170 pounds. It's stupid. I'm supposed to weigh like 130 pounds. There's no way I could do that. I would die. I would have. I would literally be
It
just
all
bones.
depends on the frame of your
Yeah,
body.
and I'm too stocky for
Wait.
that.
We have bodies?
Like, I'm considered
No.
overweight for my height, and I'm like, I don't feel like I'm overweight.
Oh, I am. And it's because I don't eat.
I mean, can I feel the
Anything.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't eat anything half the time, and then the other times I'm eating garbage. I gotta work on that.
I don't remember a time that I was 170 pounds, like, in my adult life, ever.
You're super tall, though. Aren't you over 6 foot? Or you are 6 foot?
No, I'm 5'11" and 3/4.
For 6 foot.
Yeah.
I would just go 6 foot. Because I'm 5'8" and 3/4. No, I'm 5'9". I am 5'9".
I don't even know what I am, but I am not either of those things.
I remember the last time I was 170, but that was like a few years ago, and I definitely want to get back to that.
I don't even want to get back to the 170. If I can get to,
If I could hit 200.
if I can get under 200, I'd be happy.
I think you look perfectly fine when you were like 210, 215. I think you were perfectly fine. I don't think there was a problem with that.
But I'm not fine now, huh? Yeah, I see how it is.
No, you're always fine, but
Whatever.
I mean,
Good
as far as your
save.
aspirations and
Good save, Liz.
But as far as his aspirations and his goals are, I don't think you need to like kill yourself trying to get to 200. If you gotta stop at like 215 or 210, it's not a big deal.
If I could be like my Facebook picture again, where I was 218 in that picture.
See, that's reasonable. That's achievable.
That was freaking
You don't want to set the bar like too low, because then you're gonna be upset when you can't get it.
Because I'm not bendy enough to go underneath the
bar.
What do they call that thing?
Look at the limbo.
Limbo, that's right.
How low can you go?
Not very low, apparently. Not for me. Getting low. Isn't that a song?
How low
Get
can
low.
you go?
Low, get low, get low.
Wasn't there, oh my gosh, somebody said something about, and I was like, no, somebody said you got the hiccups. I said, I got the hiccups. Holla if you hear me, And they were like,
Make them
isn't that
say,
Master P? I was like, you got it. It
Na-na-na.
was Sharon A. She knew it was Master P. I was like, nobody knows that. Not here, at least.
Yeah, I don't know.
Old people know Master P.
Old people? No, that's like before me. Or that's after me. Like,
No, my brother was into it, and he's exactly your age, Emma.
he's also
He was
kinda
like
dumb.
obsessed with.
He was really dumb when that music came out.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So you're like, I'm gonna bash your sister on this stream. I'll bash your brother. Who's
he
next?
was dumb in that age period.
Yeah, he was. He was not kind.
He was like Xerxes.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Dude, no.
But I'm
But you know
kind.
what? There was one point where he put my jeans on, just joking around, and his butt looked better in my jeans than mine did. I'm like, that's disgusting. Why?
Did he do
It's
squats?
not fair.
No.
Did he lift or anything?
No,
like
he just
that?
played basketball, but I played basketball too. But I'm like, why do you have a nice shaped butt and I don't? We had the same parents. Like, how did this happen? I'm like the back with the crack, like flat butt. Like, and he and my
Just do
sister
squats, lunges, and deadlifts.
he and my sister got this like bubble butt, like just naturally. They were just born with it, and they were both
Maybe it's
born with.
Maybelline.
They were both born with these really high like calves. They're like little balls, like up real high. And I was born with these
My
like.
brother was born
calves.
with little balls.
Shut up. And I was born with these calves that are just really elongated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not quite cankles, but they're just elongated. But I'm just like, man, why couldn't I got those nice calves? But my brother has super short legs and a super long torso. And my sister has super long legs and super short torso. I was evened out. I got long torso and long legs.
I just got long arms.
So does my sister. It's like a monkey.
My arms are
She does.
too
My
long for
sister's
me.
got doesn't my sister have freakishly long arms?
I'm like, this is over 6 feet. And I am not 6 feet tall. Stupid.
My sister, when she
The
so
long arm of the law.
if I went with the rule for the fingertip, I would have been wearing booty shorts because my arms are so short. My sister's arms were like way down here.
Halfway down her thigh.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh
They
yeah,
were
she would have had to wear
touch
friggin'
She's like-
nachos.
Hey, brother, you got something on your cheek.
Smack across
It's
the
like Freddy Cougar when he's going down the aisle.
He's going down that alley with the fingers. Claws.
That's exactly what happened.
It was. He's scraping them along the bricks.
Yee.
Giggity what?
What was that from?
Anybody watching
Oh
this?
my God.
Nobody.
Do we have
I have
any?
no idea.
I don't know
It says
why.
0, but yours is
We're
messed
pretty
up.
freaking entertaining, not gonna lie. Like what?
I watched Stars.
I don't get it.
You know, like you guys streamed it and I watched the video later. It was funny. Yeah, we're funny.
Yeah.
We are
We're
a cool bunch.
we're hilarious.
So y'all missing out. Now it's preheated. Let's see if the beer bread's done.
Beer bread's done or beer bread's started?
Burberderp.
I told you I was gonna do this.
You have metal?
right. I was wrong. Again.
Okay, I was trying to think of where I put it, but okay.
You need it?
No, I would have been using the metal colors. Suck! I gotta do this one too.
Oh my goodness. I feel like my hands are too like sticky or something. It's making everything like not have a smooth texture. I'll have to smooth it out like after I stick it on.
Smooth
Like
skin.
after it's gotten like harder.
Oh, what?
Because I think my hands are too warm. Maybe I should play with some ice cubes. Stop! I heard that.
Maybe I should play with this.
I'm shaking, dude.
Never mind.
I just spilled water all over the plate.
You did.
Never mind, my mind just went.
I knew where it was going. I knew
Always
exactly
go.
where it was going. And I'm like, I'm waiting for it. And because I start thinking about it,
I
I start
do
laughing.
that on FFXI all the time, Jillian. Like
Every time you get on the
need to-
game.
Every time I get on the game, I set myself up for some pervy joke.
First
from
time,
them.
as soon as she enters the Discord chat, she'll say something.
And everyone
Like, I just came onto the chat, and they're like,
Something-
oh!
I'm like, oh my gosh, stop.
Yeah.
Hang out with a bunch of children.
Yeah.
I do though, all day. Wow.
Cookie.
At work and at home. Never
It never ends.
Mm.
Yeah, kudos for being a teacher and a mom.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not going to happen for me.
Aw, you don't think you'd ever adopt even?
Well, perhaps adopt maybe, but like let's say if ever in my
You go
future
straight.
things happen on
painted
accident,
this.
I would find a different job. Like I don't think I could be a teacher and a mom at the same time. Not that
I
they wouldn't help
actually-
each other.
I think it does.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you feel, although sometimes it's frustrating because there are things you would do with your children that you wouldn't do with the kids at school. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like
And
we
this little guy.
very much like spank, but it's not like all the time.
I'm hungry.
It's when we, well, I don't know about him.
I'm
What?
hungry and there's nothing to eat.
There's some beer bread in here. You want some? It's like when I would spank, it would be like, okay, you did this, and this. Do you understand what happened? Now this is going to happen. You know what I mean? So they knew like why it was happening. But they're old now. They like no. You don't spank them anymore, do you?
When they deserve it, yeah.
I definitely didn't get it.
If you spare the rod, you raise a fool. and you can see that.
Mama, can I
in
have
the
You-
world today.
some? Mama,
you already
can I
ate
have
dinner.
some?
That don't mean beat your kids. It just means
No, it's just it's a little swat.
Please still.
But like I don't know, they don't really need that anymore. I don't feel like
Bruh?
No.
they're big enough. They make decisions. They know right from
What?
wrong.
huh?
They don't need a SWAT to get their attention. They need
Look
talk.
what I
and
got.
They need back and forth conversation.
What?
I know my boulders.
Where's your
Go
bowl?
get your bowl.
Oh, you didn't spill anything, did you?
So it's like, obviously you can't ever spank a kid at
She's
school.
pretty good about
Did
that.
you know they used to
I
spank kids
did.
in
I
elementary school?
got spanked in 2nd grade
I
By
got
a teacher?
spanked.
every week.
What?
I did. I got spanked every week in
See, I
2nd
think that's
grade.
terrible. I would never
They didn't do it when I
lay
was in
hands on
school.
another person's child.
They weren't allowed
That
to
is
do it.
not.
And then I went home and had to tell my
Your
dad.
business.
And he
You got
beat my
beat.
ass bad.
Now I have to be fair.
Careful.
Don't turn it upside down.
It's just a bowl.
Yeah, but she
First I
had
thought it was a
stuff
cup
Quit.
of water. I was like, oh, water goes everywhere.
like- I don't know where it is.
So.
I don't have goldfish.
But no, and I think like conscious discipline and stuff has like changed a lot of my outlook on parenting too. Like I even talked to him, conscious discipline. Like, I'm like, he gets angry.
Aria, do you get spankings?
You're in control of your own
Huh?
upset, Brandon.
No.
Have you ever gotten a spanking?
No.
Why are you lying?
I've never gotten spanking.
I've never spanked your butt before.
No.
And that is a lie.
That was
And the lie detector determined that was a
Lie
lie.
detector determined that that was a lie.
Yeah.
This stream brought to you by the snack that smiles back. Goldfish.
And bye.
And Justin Timberlake.
I don't know.
We are in
Aria,
supported by Justin
put this back.
Timberlake.
Put this back.
Only through association, though. We
Put-
still need
put
your
this
financial
back.
donations.
Still need donations. He does not give us donations.
Justin
He just
Timberlake, if you're
enjoys
out there,
our comedy.
you should
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe and tell all your celebrity friends who are rich to like and subscribe, and you guys can all give us all your money. And then
Or
we'll
at
be
least-
rich
0.25% of your net worth.
every day for a year.
Money looks pretty good.
What? Oh, money.
Treasure.
What?
Treasure
Money,
piles.
money,
See?
money.
It's not about the money.
The treasure piles.
Treasure pile.
Are they wet still?
No, it's pretty much dry.
They do look good though. It reminds me of Smaug.
Well, I got it because I have that
We
one.
have
I
dragons.
have one
that
little pile of coins.
You're gonna have to,
But you're like, I need more coinage.
dude. When we fight one of them dragons, one of them's gonna have to be like a treasure hoard dragon.
Yeah.
When we kill it, we get all of this.
Oh, you know what drives me nuts though? When they discipline their kids and they touch their face.
Yeah.
Like when they like flick them or like
Yeah.
smack them in the
Chris
face or
Van Pelt
something.
used to do that.
I get red hot.
I've popped the girls in the mouth before.
There's a difference between just, hey, but to like slap them.
No, I've never slapped them like.
No, I've
Like-
seen someone like full out flick
I
their
used
kid
to
in
tell-
the mouth and like I'm just like
Like I'd say, hey, I need you to do that. Why? Excuse me?
See,
Because I told you to, and I would go like.
That's a closed fit. No.
But I just like don't do that. I don't do that anymore. I stopped a lot of that stuff.
the face, no. You don't touch their face.
Yeah,
Unless
you
you're
keep it
smooching
underneath the shirt so that you can't see the bruise.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I know it's a bad joke.
There was a kid
Oranges.
in my class where I used
Oranges
to
in a
work where we had to
pillowcase.
call CPS because he came in because
Oranges
he
in a
had frying
pillowcase.
pan mark
No,
on
no
his back.
bruises.
A little boy in my
Oranges.
class.
There's
And
a color portal.
he had a frying
Orange.
pan mark on his back.
Purple.
And we had to call CPS. And the mom
Like
was
a-
like,
Like
"You have
look,
to do
hey.
it." 'Cause she knew that he was,
The purple?
but she didn't know how to
Like-
handle it. I mean, they weren't together anymore, but she was just like, he's his
Purple and
dad.
pink?
But I'm like, but he's hurting your kid.
One of the or one.
I could do two tones.
Try that. See what
Dark.
you
He
get.
even told us, my dad.
'Cause then you have the dark that's like- and then you have that light
during our little group
Kind of
time.
like it's like
I'm
would look like this for the swirly
He's like,
part.
back really hurts. I'm like, oh, did you hurt your back? Like, what happened? And he was like, my dad hit me. I'm like, your dad hit you in the back? And he's like, yeah, with a pan. And I'm like, what?
With a pan?
Yeah, he had a frying pan mark on his back.
What?
His dad hit him with a pan.
Whenever I've hit my kids with a pan, I make sure that I
Don't
ice
mark.
it. No, I'm kidding. I've never hit my
You
kids
hit
with a
flat
pan.
and it doesn't leave a mark. If you're off just
yeah,
a little
it leaves
bit.
that indent.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Kidding. That's
Sick.
terrible.
Yeah, we had to call CPS. That's the only time I've...
Skynet?
Skynet.
No, I think I've called CPS twice. I think I called CPS on the neighbors.
Yeah. These people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because a little girl like popped out from behind a car at 1 in the morning when Brandon got home from work.
And she
She's
said the
5.
fence looked like a dick.
Yeah, she was stroking the fence post out there when Brandon was like weed eating. He stopped for a second and took off his headphones and was doing something. And she came up and she was just rubbing the post. And Brandon's like looked at her and she went.
Yeah, I just dropped what I did and just
He
went right
beelined inside. He's like, nope, bye.
Yeah, I don't want any part of this. I'm not going to jail.
Yeah, because you never know what like people will say.
Well, that's why the girls were like, can we invite our friends over? Like their girlfriends. I'm like, no. Why? I said, you wait. You can do that when Mom's here. I'm not going to be around because I don't want to get accused of something, and I shouldn't feel like that. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just going to
sad.
be sitting in my room by myself.
Well, and that really irritated me because I was in a child
Or
abuse
kinda like
class,
stay in the kitchen or
and the
something,
woman
but
kept telling us, children never lie. Children never lie about that. Always believe the child. Well,
Sorry, that's not always true.
that's not
unfortunately.
Especially if
always
the
true.
child is
You
coached.
investigate it, definitely, but that doesn't mean that they are always telling the truth. We had but they were 12-year-old girls at junior high in Miamisburg. I don't know if you remember this, Matt. A history teacher. I think it was Mr. Williams or something. Anyway, a group of girls accused him of doing stuff to them in the class before school.
Can I see your light?
His career got ruined. He was in jail. All of this stuff happened to him. And then later the girls came out and said, yeah, we lied. And he was still, I was on his name. He wasn't able to get another job teaching. He was like forced to retire early at like 40 something.
That's really sad.
The girls didn't like him because he gave them detention. So they made up a lie about him. And it ruined his life. And I'm like, you can't tell me that kids never lie.
Yeah,
They do. Now, if a child ever said they were abused,
Turn it
oh yeah,
around,
take
dude.
it seriously.
Turn it
Like definitely
around?
investigate it.
No,
But
take the whole
make sure
thing.
you're getting
Turn it around.
like all the information
Oh, so
and
it's
investigating
this
it
way.
thoroughly because you could ruin someone's life.
That makes more
And it's
sense,
messed
I
up.
guess.
Yeah.
But it kind of irritated me because I knew that story, and when that lady in the child abuse class was like, always believe the child. Like the child is always right. They would not lie about
Well, that's
something
something
like
else
that.
too.
And I'm like,
A 12-year-old's not a child.
true, but the video that she showed us, it was like a 10-year-old.
10-year-old's not a child.
Yeah, a
They're still
10-year-old was telling
children,
a
but
story
they're-
about how they were abused.
A child is someone who has no real awareness.
Of what happened to them, but they're able to describe something that's not normal. I can
No,
understand that.
no fully accountable judgment awareness. Like,
They don't know it's wrong.
well, they know. No, they know it's wrong. But there's a cognitive difference, and I want to say it's probably around, I would say between 7 and 9 years old, that it's like a light gets turned on. But before that,
And the innocence sort of
yeah, it's like
changes.
they're the way their brain works. At around that age, it shifts and like a door gets opened up, and they.
It's like the movie Baby Geniuses. You learn all the secrets of the world, or you know all the secrets of the world, and then they go away.
But after that, they're a completely different animal, cognitively.
Animal.
Yeah,
Human animal.
they are. They eat people.
Those are cannibals.
Oh, that's right.
Fine young cannibals. Shut your crazy.
No.
Don't mean maybe
Oh.
I can't help myself.
No, it's Sarah.
Sarah. You don't like that song?
You don't like his voice? It's like Aaron Neville. I don't know much, but I know how to
That may be what I mean.
I always sing that to you, don't I? The I don't know much,
She does. That's how she.
but I know
So
how
she wooed you?
Yeah.
That's how I made.
That's
That's not
How
how
you.
That is not even close. I'm pretty sure Aaron Neville did not turn you on.
That's the mating call. The wild Liz.
I can't even do it. Isn't that Cardi B? Doesn't she do that?
Oh, that weird. A Kurt? I saw some stupid shit on Jimmy Kimmel or not Jimmy Kimmel or one of those shows. And they're asking her to.
Yeah,
Can you
she
talk
asked
about
her
your
all her
what the hell
sounds,
does this
like what
mean?
they
She's
mean.
like, well, this means I couldn't even understand what the hell she was saying. I can't understand her. I can't understand where it comes out of her mouth.
I don't understand.
I thought she was. I didn't know she wasn't American. First of all, she's
You didn't know,
definitely
is she
not.
not American?
No,
She's not?
she's definitely a foreigner.
Cardi B.
Cardi B's nationality. She's not American.
Not on Ellen.
And if it is, I don't know what the hell her accent
Was it
is because I've
Jimmy
never heard
Fallon?
that. Jimmy Fallon.
Was it Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't what she looked like in that.
Yeah, she had like the weird.
No, she would not dress like that. She had something white on in the video, I believe. Such a
Just trying to blow it off.
Yeah, she was just
Just trying to get it blown off real good.
Did you fart?
Yeah. What do you think of that?
Julian?
Oh, David, just tell
take
it.
it.
I have
Just
a
take
gift for you.
If you can live through that, you can
Oh
live
my
through
gosh.
anything.
The smallest little person in our class today farted, and it was the loudest fart sound I've ever heard. And I was like, how did it? Michaela and I looked at each other and I went, how did something so loud come out of that? I'm like, you don't think it
I
was
remember
possible?
being at my cousin's house, and my uncle's a giant. Alright. So all of us kids are upstairs. And all of a sudden we hear this noise in that house. I kid you not. The house shook. Alright? So my uncle's laying on the floor in the living room and he farted and it shook
The house?
the
like
whole
a sonic boom?
fucking house.
Bill?
Bill shook the house with a
I
fart.
can't believe it. Bill's a giant.
He's a
Nephilim.
He's definitely got some Nephilim in him. Got some.
What's a Nephilim?
Oh gosh.
Oh boy, you don't want to open
No,
that door.
Hey, Siri?
Nope.
Hey Siri,
Brandon's gonna
It's
put
a
in a
cross
True
between
Legends
a
DVD now.
it's a fallen
look
angel
up Steve Quayle on the
that
internet.
mated with a human being, and the offspring
Like demigods.
Okay.
became like Hercules, like all those
Myths.
Cyclops, Minotaurs, mermaids, satyrs.
anything.
Like the Egyptian gods that have like the dog heads and
Osiris and Anubis and shit.
stuff. What do you want?
The men of renown that they talk about.
One of the mini ones, the little ones, the little tiny ones. Those are the kid ones.
It's like the Age of
Here's
Heroes.
the Cardi B. Found a Cardi
That's
B.
it, I think.
It is because I knew she was wearing light colored
told you it
clothes.
was Jim Fallon.
Friday, and thank you for being here today. First of all, I love
You
the
help?
cover of the record. Did you know that this was going to be the cover when you shot it?
No, not really. You know, I
We're gonna-
didn't even know this was gonna be the for this
Uh-oh.
year. It just wasn't fitting me anymore.
You see it? No?
Oh, because of the painting?
Here.
Yes.
Yes.
By the way, I want to say the review.
She might have fake teeth in.
You being
Yes.
your beautiful baby.
Yes.
Was so awesomely done on Saturday Night Live and classy and kind of, it was just beautiful because you were rapping and just
Dude, that
the
looks-
microphone and the beautiful white dress, and as the camera came out and just revealed
It looks
your baby
good.
bump, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Did you plan that out? Did you
Sit
know
over
you were
here so you
revealing?
can see it.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I never really wanted to
That'll be
reveal
cool
that
once
I
I
had a
get it.
baby into one that
And
had
she
to
put
be
the lighter, like,
so
so you did the darker one already?
Yeah.
First?
So what I'll do is I'll probably put a darker one inside
In the lower parts,
Right,
and then
and
a
then-
highlight with the,
Yeah, because I was just scared of what
You
people
like that
would
one?
think and say. I
Or
was
this?
just freaking
Oh,
out,
that's
but
too
I
bad.
just couldn't. It's like, well, why not? Why not present it in a beautiful, clean
I didn't see
way?
this part. This is really long.
Being Saturday Night Live, it's just.
what the, I can't understand a word she's saying.
And you did that, and I know I just asked you, but you went there, and then the show ended.
I just asked you because I couldn't understand your
In the
response.
morning, but then did you go home right after that?
Yes.
You did.
Yes.
Now this record is certified gold already. I knew it was gonna be good. I knew it was gonna be good. I called it. I want to take credit.
I didn't know who she was till I saw this video. Someone posted it.
I don't even know what she sings.
I don't either.
She's in, I think, a Maroon 5 song. Or maybe, I don't know. Some song.
So I need Chrissy Teigen, know a bad bitch when I see one, tell Riri I need a threesome. And,
Brandon's eyes.
Chrissy Teigen tweeted out, yes, drops biscuits. That went viral. That was pretty fun right there.
Drop your panties.
There it is.
I thought I was going to play the sound of
I want to, for people at home that are getting to know you, I know you have this, you have very awesome ways of expressing yourself through different sound effects. And I think it's good to know what they are and what they mean so that everyone here in the audience, everyone at home, and everyone around the world can talk to you. And, you know, really express back to you. So I was wondering if you could help us out with that and just go through 3 of the words or sounds or things that you're famous for and just explain it to all of us, please. Do you mind?
Sure.
This first one is eow. Eow.
Oh, you know, that's like almost like a sad cat sound. Like a cat that's going through pain.
Alright, so Now, yeah, it's almost like a plane landing. And what situation would you be in for that to come out?
Oh, you know, like when they tell you a good news, but it's good, but it's not exciting. Like it's like, oh, I have a new job.
That's exciting.
You guys ready to do it? 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is good. This is good. Now,
Oh yeah.
the second one is same spelling.
Higher.
This is eow, but it's higher.
No.
That doesn't, I think, but
What is that one?
I don't understand this woman.
No.
How would I use this in a situation?
Oh, well, you know, it's just like, oh my God, I'm hosting the TV Finals.
Roots, you want to try eow? 3, 2, 1.
Sounds like a bag of cats getting beaten.
last one is the.
I think I know what this one's going to be. This one is.
Okay.
Someone knows it.
Okay.
Someone's getting it.
Okra?
Someone knows it. Now, this is. Yeah.
You know, it's like a cold pigeon.
Okay.
New York City.
What the?
What'd you do?
It just squirted to the side.
Okay, well, so now is that three different variations of it?
Ah!
Yes.
Okay.
And what would that mean?
It's just like, you know, like, it depends on the situation that you're in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody checks somebody, it's like, oh, I know she got all of that in her.
Oh, I see. It's almost like okay, but it's.
Yeah, okay. But okay is pay out. Okay.
Yeah. We've done that already. Yeah.
We've done that already.
Why do okay? You might as well go. Oh yeah. Okay. Good. All right. Now we all learned. Thank you, Cardi B. This is fantastic. Now we know.
Okra? I can't do it. I'm gonna have to stick with okra. Yeah. I don't get her. She's
I don't understand what
She's out
planet
there.
she's from.
what planet she's
She's
from.
not from here.
My dad calls those people like the people from Mars.
She's definitely.
Oh my gosh! So Becky sent me a Snapchat. It was Murphy asleep in his car seat. She was like, "Somebody didn't nap at school today."
Nope, he did not.
Oh, Murphy.
That's what it looks like.
I need to have Cole draw him an Angry Hulk. He said he wants an Angry Hulk next. Cole drew him
I saw
the Iron
that.
Giant. Yeah,
That's really cool.
Cole drew that for him. We were on I guess you can like video chat through Snapchat. And so like we were showing him like they wanted to show him the bedroom, and Murphy wanted to show my boys his bedroom, and he was talking about the Iron Giant, and Cole's like, I can draw that, and he's like, you draw that for me? And Cole's like, yeah. So Cole's like drawing the picture while we're on there, and I keep showing him the progress, and he's like, oh, that's just like him. So and then Cole's like, he even drew a little guy on his shoulder, and he goes, that's Hogarth. So
Some painting.
yeah, so now he's like always asking, what's Cole drawing? What's Cole gonna draw today? I was like, what do you want Cole to draw today? And he's like, I want an Angry Hulk. So Cole's gonna draw an Angry Hulk for him sometime soon.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He's like, do you guys want to play with me? He's like, well, it's kind of cold outside, but we could meet you at Indian Ripple sometime, because
Yeah, he ain't coming over to our house. Sorry, but
Murphy?
yeah.
Yeah, he needs more room
Yeah,
to
he does.
exist.
I know his dad, and then the only time I saw him was when we all went to El Rancho or Nachos,
Not
and
El
he's
Rancho
jumping
Grande.
Murphy
Nacho
does.
Grande?
Yeah.
on the thing, and there's people not part of our party sitting in the booth, and he's doing this to the back of their seat. I'm like, there'd be a belt mark across that kid's butt if that was me. Like, my
Oh,
dad
when
would
you were
just,
little?
Oh my gosh.
I
might not be alive.
My dad would have
He
thrown
did.
me through a plate glass window.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And I'm just like, but his dad's the same way. He was an asshole. He was.
He's pretty nice now. I've
Well,
met him
it's
a
been
couple times.
since '97.
Yeah, and people are different in like high school than they are when they're like grown ups.
No,
Like-
I'm just
No,
I'm a zombie. Yeah.
Zombie.
like Leah, for example. 2003 Leah, totally different
I
from
can't
2016 Leah. Like 2003 Leah was like so quiet
can't
and
paint.
reserved
Why?
and like
I can't.
didn't really express like
focus.
opinions, like hardly
I know what I'm
ever.
doing.
She was just kind of like a silent observer. Is that the Leah you ever knew?
A little bit.
Really, you think?
But I didn't work with her directly,
Oh,
hardly
sure.
ever, when I was like a student teacher and stuff.
Yeah, she was like, when I worked in the classroom with her, I was like,
cold
oh,
in
she a
here.
ballbuster. Like, oh my gosh. She's like opinionated. She knows her stuff. She's not afraid to tell you. Like,
Oh, that's
that was
okay.
not her in high school. Like, she completely changed. And I like asked her about it because I was like,
He's looking to do
dude, you're
the-
like way different than you
lighter
were.
one or
So
no?
you knew Leah. in
Yeah,
high
but I might
school.
actually.
Yeah, we played
get,
basketball.
like,
I've known her
Dry
since
brush,
sixth grade.
maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
do a real
like,
light dry
I knew
brush
her-
of pink, and then I think I'll take
It was
some like
hilarious because I knew she worked at
midnight
Bombeck
blue, like
when
dark
I like
blue,
applied for the
at
job,
the edges,
but I had no idea
dry
that I was
brush
applying
it
for the
in.
job in her room.
So it's like,
And I was like,
yeah.
when I walked to the interview and she was there, I was like,
Movement.
hey, like, this is weird. But yeah, like, we weren't
Yeah.
quite in the same circle of friends, but like, our circles kind of intertwined sometimes. Like, so,
Intertwined.
yeah, like, our groups of friends hung out occasionally. But,
on occasion.
on occasion. Yeah, but she played basketball with me, what was it? Freshman year?
My phone's
She was on
gonna
the
die.
freshman team, I was on the JV team, but we like practiced together and all that stuff, and then like,
Later.
I think I have
Okay.
a picture, I can show you. Wait, my hands off. You'll see.
You
Junior high
will
Leah.
see.
So, but yeah, it was funny. And then I like asked her about it. I was like, you are so different from high school.
You
Like, what
are
happened?
so
She was like, she had a
different.
great group of friends in college that like got her out of her shell and like really built her up instead of like bringing her down. And I'm like, that is so great. And she's like, yeah, it helped me like discover my inner strength and like be my own person. And I'm like, well, you definitely are. You have changed a whole lot. Not that it was bad or anything, but I was just surprised, you know? I was like, wow, you really like come out of your shell. And like not like Ninja Turtle style. But where are my photos? I don't like how they keep changing Facebook and then I can't find where my albums are. Where do you find albums?
It's totally different again.
Where do you find albums? See
Find
all
your
photos? Oh, and then albums. Yeah, I have a junior high and high school album on my Facebook that has pictures from when
I
I
was
was
a senior in high school when Facebook got set up.
I was out of school.
Yep. Senior high school.
It wasn't like worldwide though yet.
No, but it
Only you had
I
to be
was
at a
senior in high
college.
school when.
I thought it was 03.
Nope.
No, there was a.
Senior high school was 02.
You had to be at
We
a
You
school.
had to be a student though.
Wittenberg applied to get on
Yes.
Facebook
You had
in
to-
2004, and we got it in January of 05, and that's when
Yeah,
I
you
got
had
it.
to be at a
I signed
school
up.
where your email was.
would be
through-
registered.
It might have been 03, but I
It
was
wasn't all
either.
schools though. Schools had to get permission to be
Yes.
added to it.
No, because it wasn't high school. It was college.
It was colleges
college.
only.
So I was. It was 03. It was like right. It was my first year at Wright State.
It was
It was before that,
colleges
'cause it was-
only.
No. That's when I signed. That's when I got on
It
it.
was 2001.
It might have been. Yeah, it was earlier because
junior
I know
high,
that
here it is.
it was a thing,
Yeah.
but it wasn't
Where are
real
you,
big. And
Leah?
someone was
It
like,
was stupid.
"You have a Facebook?" I'm like, "No. Why would I want a Facebook? I have MySpace."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was MySpace. That was.
I got my top 5 friends.
I don't even remember.
Here she is.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
remember
she
on
sat
MySpace
at
I
our
was
lunch
friends with
table in junior
my.
high.
my
This
ex,
was 7th
Tasha.
grade, maybe.
Somebody bang on
Oh,
the
I
door.
can see her. I recognize
Somebody
her,
knock
but
on the
now
door?
I have to figure out which one is you. And I don't recognize you. I don't know which one is you.
Scooby-Doo shirt.
Oh, okay.
That's me. Who knocked on the door?
I know. That's what I. Someone knocking on the door. Hello.
9 o'clock. Somebody better not be knocking on the door.
Come and knock on our door. We'll shoot you in the face with a can of mace.
Okay, we got mail, but
At
I
9
don't
o'clock?
think the mailman knocks.
Maybe Paul dropped your mail off to you.
Mr. Timothy Abbott. But it's from Nova Vision, so that's probably not you. Greenmont. Ooh, Kroger.
Greenmont.
How kind of lovely coupons.
Greenmont gonna send you an update to the Green Book.
Yeah, so that was.
I have it on digital.
You can totally tell that's Leah. Doesn't she look like almost exactly the same?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the receipts for paying for the stupid. That bill for.
Legit has not changed. I
Good.
don't know if I have any other pictures of her on here.
Let's see what Greenmont wants. I turned my rent on the 5th. I had the kids go walk it up.
I got a receipt.
I had the kids just put it through the slot.
You're allowed to do it on the 5th as long as you do it before they close.
Yeah, it wasn't. But since I'm on the Rules and Regulation Committee, they're probably just like, meh. Oh, and he's doing our website. Meh.
Check out these two hotties.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's you guys.
At my senior prom back in the day, 2004, and this was a picture we staged because this is where we met when I worked at Haagen-Dazs in the Dayton Mall.
That's back when I was little.
I can't even fit in that shirt you're wearing.
No, I can't either.
Like,
That might fit on my arm. I'm not even
look
kidding.
how hairy your arms were.
They still are.
No, they're hairier now than they were then.
It was just, I feel like they were darker then.
It's just
And his hair was
Brandon.
darker.
This is the lighting.
It probably was.
I
Because
remember
I
our
barely had
first
any
date.
chest hair there, and I've got it like,
Coming
like
up your
this.
neck now.
Yeah, I had to cut it.
Yeah, there was a time
Sucks.
like when we first had our first date, like we talked, okay, so we met on a Sunday night, right? It was a Sunday evening when I was working. And then he called me Monday. He was like, I know there's like a rule, like you're supposed to wait 3 days before you call, but I really wanted to talk to you. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And so we talked for like ever, it was like 3 hours or something. And then after that, we set up a date for like, so we talked on a Monday, we set up a date for Thursday. And then he ended up keeping me out past my curfew, and my parents got mad.
I was late for work.
He was late for work. I was late getting home. When I was 18, I'm like,
Yeah. My Ashley's first date, I ended up forgetting when the hell I was supposed to go to work next day. I was an hour late to work. I'm like, what the hell happened to my brain?
but when he came to pick me up for my date, it was funny because like when he asked for my phone number, he was clean shaven. From Sunday to Thursday.
He had a beard.
He had a full Fu Manchu. It was like,
Mustache handlebars.
and he came to the door. My mom answered the door,
There's a man here
and
for you?
she was like, Liz, I think your date's here.
Ted Bundy's here.
And I was like, and I walked around the corner, and I was like, oh hi, like I didn't recognize him. I was like, is that really the guy that I gave my number to? Like,
And he's ugly now.
no, it wasn't that. I was just like, he looks different. Like what? Huh? I was just confused.
He looks like
And
the
then I
same
said,
guy,
oh yeah,
just
let
way
me.
better
I was like, yeah,
than
let me go get my purse. And I went to go get my purse, and my mom stopped me and grabbed my arm. She's like, I thought you said he was 20. I'm like, that's what he told me on the phone. I said
He was 20 10 years ago.
Yeah.
He's like Benjamin Button. Or wait, isn't that backward?
Yeah.
Never mind.
He looks now. He should be like a baby when he picks you up. The third day he's a fucking infant in a diaper. I'm here to pick up your daughter.
No, gaga.
I need my diaper changed.
No, I like seriously, it like took me back. I was like, where'd you get facial hair? Weren't you just clean shaven the other day? Like that is more than a 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, that's not the only shadow I had.
Oh my gosh, are you a sundial?
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what a sundial is?
I know what
Is
a
that a
sundial
sexual
is,
thing?
but I don't know when
No.
you say, "Oh my gosh, were you a sundial?"
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking when you said.
Something that sticks up and it makes a shadow as the light goes around.
Yeah, I know what an actual sundial.
She's
is.
talking about your dick. Like a sundial. Like it's sticking up so the sun
where
moves
the sun
around
moves
it.
around it and it
and it
tells
casts
you
a
what time it
shadow
is.
so you could use. You
Don't
can tell the
time.
time. Oh, let me go take a look. Oh, it's about
Let me
noon.
go lay out in the cornfield. I'll tell you what
It's
time
noon.
it is.
Watch out for them cornholes.
Yeah.
Watch out for those
Cornholes.
corn husks.
Cornfield cornholes.
Corn cobs. You might get cobbed.
Cobb the cobbler.
Cobbled.
You got cobbled.
Bob and the
You might
knobbler.
get cobbled
Schlob the.
with some smeagol.
Oh yeah. Hi everybody.
Hey!
Oh yeah.
Novel that's novel.
A helicopter.
Ooh,
Helicopter sundial.
we're playing dice tomatoes.
Smeagol.
Basically just like no.
This party just took off.
It did.
Is there anybody watching?
I got a
I need to
feeling
pull up the on
it's
here
not
so we can see the
gonna be a
like
good
the
night.
Twitch stream. If
I wonder
there's,
if the bread's actually baking.
I'm gonna open the oven and warm this room up.
AFHGaming.
The bread is baking!
Is it rising?
It's almost done.
O
It's got like 10 minutes
M.
left.
Is it
Enter.
rising? Is it
Like Mercury?
Is it already risen?
Go to menu.
Like Jesus.
I really don't like this
Go to
cold
media.
weather. I gotta move out of Ohio.
Go to stream.
I'm gonna move to somewhere where it's warm perpetually, like 70
I
degrees.
don't think I've stopped
75 degrees.
eating throughout this whole stream.
This is our new show called
Watch Liz eat.
AFH Eats. Eat with us.
Whole stream.
Come eat with us. That should be the
Watch
our
out,
new
Dylan.
show called
She got 2 socks on.
AFH
Two
Eats.
socks on.
Different socks.
Yeah, we don't wear the same socks. Eat with us. I do.
Life's too
Come
short
eat with us.
to
That
spend
should be
time
the.
with
I say go.
We
get
got
the-
one viewer.
go
It's
get
probably
the socks.
us
AFH Eats.
or not.
different. Hi, who
Yeah,
are
we
you?
don't wear the same. Y'all.
Who goes out?
I do.
Life's too
Come eat with
short.
us.
We
That
got,
should be the- I say go.
We
get
got
the-
one viewer.
go get
It's
the
probably
socks.
us
AFH Eats.
or not.
Different. Hi, who are
Yeah, we
you?
don't wear the same. Y'all.
Who goes out? I went.
I do.
Life's too
Come eat
short.
with us.
We got
You're fine.
We got
It's
one
not all
viewer.
the time.
Probably
It's not all the time.
Ain't nobody.
Or
Me and
not.
Ashley would be sitting on the couch at home.
I went.
She likes to eat
We
It's
got
not
one
all the
viewer.
time.
Probably
It's not all the time.
Ain't nobody.
It's so crunchy.
Who goes out?
I do.
We got one viewer. It's probably us or not.
Where's next?
Who goes out? I went.
We got 2 likes. We got one viewer. It's probably us
Ain't nobody.
or not. Like we want to see you guys do whatever it is you're
Who goes out? I went.
doing. D&D Friday. We got 2 likes. We got one viewer. It's probably us
Ain't nobody.
Probably time for you to whatever it is you do. Two likes, probably time for you to whatever you want to do. Friday. Two likes, we got one. Probably time for you or not. Like we want to do it. Friday. Two likes, we got one. Probably time for you or not. Like we want to whatever it is. Probably time for you or not. Whatever it is. Probably time for you. Probably
more bread?
I'm just saying, last time you forgot it in there and it wasn't on, I don't want you to forget it in there with it on. And just be like, oh, yeah, by the way.
My brain doesn't work. Are you wanting more bread?
I'm just saying, last time you forgot it in there and it wasn't on, I don't want you to forget it in there with it on. By the way. And just be like, oh, yeah, by the way.
Are you falling asleep?
I'm just saying.
You fell asleep sitting up.
I'm just saying, last time you forgot it in there.
I'll get him awake.
Get it in there with it on. By the way.
Are you falling asleep? You fell asleep sitting up. You fell asleep?
I'm just saying.
You fell asleep sitting up.
Last time you just saying.
I'll get him
Last
awake.
time you forgot it in there.
I'll get him awake.
Or